was is they really overwhelmed him through green and empty. They killed Bestman, who tried to make a single push, which came to haunt him. And then they got the flag, and then Tots tried to sneak away. Sometimes you don't want to go for the flag. It was a good play by Tots, but it just didn't work out the way.
Yeah, Tots was definitely in the right position right there. He got the headshot on Pistola, but for some reason he decided to grab the flag. Not sure why. What I think he should have done is come back, guarded for the flag, made sure his flag got returned. Instead, he got taken out, and Final Boss scored.
And Fear itself was finally taken down. He was one of 3 snipers here for Final Boss. Pistola, he has the overshield. Victor X has the sniper on top of the TD snipe tower, and Ogre 2 is pushing long haul. So a fantastic setup if you're Final Boss.
That it is, Chris. Now, notice how Pistola is just going to walk through this mauler, and by doing that, he's going to block these spawns, and he's going to get, almost a triple on Neighbor. That would have been an easy catch.
Ogre 2 and Fear itself still alive, though, in the needle pit. Ogre 2 connecting on Neighbor there with a grenade. Now he's going to make a push for the flag. Looks like he's going to wait for his teammates first. Fear needs help down low. Ogre 2 hears the call out, cleans up, and now he's going for that objective.
And they need to be careful right now. If they pull this flag, there's a good chance that Triggers Down is going to spawn in the mauler because they were in the courtyard.
And there, Hysteria and Tots just got the Needler spawn, effectively maybe killing this cat.
Yeah, this isn't going anywhere. They can't even get in there as Bestman shut down Ogre 2. Tots and Hysteria shutting down the other plays. And let's jump on board with Hysteria. He's got the boom booms in the green room. And he's dodging grenades. He's going to finally be taken down by Fear itself. Final Boss throwing about 6 grenades in there.
I feel like they might have known he was in there, maybe a death screen, watching him, and then they just bombarded him with grenades.
Or glass walls.
3 down for Final Boss. You got, I'm sorry, 3 down for Triggers Down. You got all Final Boss pushing in aggressively. Pistola and Ogre 2 leading the charge on Needle side, and now you see Fear itself pushing up with his rockets, cleaning up the kill on Tots, and he's looking for Neighbor. There it is, so 4 down momentarily for TD. Let's see how they play this.
And this is a good position right now for Fear itself because he's going to be able to cut off every player who's spawning in the courtyard and then is trying to go runway and training.
Pistola running the flag for FB, Fear itself, Victory, and Ogre 2 all still alive, doing work protecting him. Ogre 2 doing a great job being a nuisance on Needler, and we see Final Boss take the lead here 2-1. They need just 1 more flag to force this into a second best-of-5 series.
That's what Triggers Down is trying to avoid right there. You don't want to send 2 guys down the empty randomly. You want to coordinate an attack. If you just do that, you might as well give the other team the win.
Unfortunately for them, they got a good spawn, but Pistola was just too fast with that flag down camo side.
Ogre 2 playing base defense with some help from Pistola, taking out Hysteria. Neighbor had the overshield, but that was immediately melted, and Tots is finally going to end Pistola's spree. But check out Victor X. He, once again, is back at the TD base, while TD thinks they're doing something smart over on Sword side. Victor X making them pay, being a nuisance, and he's going to get this through long haul.
And, you know, you can't say enough about this guy. He's so sneaky.
And we see here the camo strap working out for Final Boss.
And here we go. Can he put it in? Almost. He gets it all the way back to his base. You see TD desperately trying to get their best man, and Tots pushing through long. You got Neighbor on green box, and Hysteria is there as well. All 4 members of TD alive. Pistola going for the suicide cap. Almost gets in. Can Fear do it?
Oh,
he does
no.
not. It returns in front of him, and here comes TD on a counter cap opportunity. Victor X gonna put a stop to Tots' run here. Tots still actually sitting in the base. Victory trying to finish off the kill, and he's slapping bodies here. They are not happy that TD pulled that off. They thought they had this game in the bag.
Yeah, they did. TD did a great job never giving up on that flag, just charging as a full team the fastest possible way they could have got over Final Boss space, and it paid off for him. You
got Victory X playing base defense. He's got the sniper here. We're watching Todd, so he's set up on top of Yellow, getting hit by Victory. He's gonna have to back down, but Triggers Down. They're finding themselves down 1 flag. They need 2 to win this game, and only 2 minutes, 45 seconds left in regulation, guys. How do they tie up the score here?
Well, Chris, they just won 3 individual fights right now. 3 down for Final Boss. Now they're trapping them with their sniper. This could be a cap.
Best Man getting boosted up by a grenade. Meanwhile, Todd's picking up the overshield. Best Man gets the flag all the way through green box. He's got help here from Neighbor. He's going to be taken down. Can Tots do something with this Obi? No. Pistola clutching it with a grenade as Victor X snipes him. So the flag all the way to green box, but they're unable to convert as Final Boss once again makes a great defensive stand.
And this isn't looking good for Triggers Down right now. Pistola just got the rockets. That flag's going to be returning, and now he's going to put a stop to this Triggers Down rush.
And do you think Final Boss is going to look for a third flag, or are they just going to play defense for the last 2 minutes?
Based on the way Victory X is set up with the sniper, I'm going to say defense.
But I hope not, Chris. We've seen a lot of teams go into defensive mode near the end of games and have it not work out for them. The charging of Triggers Down, they may be able to get a cap if Final Boss doesn't start pushing.
Here you got some desperation flag caps. Neighbor is running it just as Hysteria takes down Victory, who is lining up that snipe shot. Hysteria gets it to the green box, and he's going to be running it here untouched so far. Best man doing work on the plat with the help of Tots on training side, but Ogre 2 is on the TD side of the map. He just picked up a huge double kill to stop that one.
Incredible play by Ogre 2 getting behind him. Him and Feared Self coordinated that so well.
And check out Neighbor stealing the flag, and the biggest thing here, guys, is he is going to keep that alive for at least 15 more seconds.
And the good thing for Triggers Down, they spawned at their base. They're really close to this flag right now.
I got your Pistola and Ogre 2 doing work. Ogre 2 so huge here as Pistola picks up a double. The flag's still alive, and it just returned in front of Best Man. It's TD's turn to be disappointed. We have 1 minute left in regulation. It's do or die time for Triggers Down here in game one. Oh, I'm sorry, the first series. It could possibly go to a second best of 5.
Todd's making another great flank right there, picking up 2 kills. Triggers Down needs to start their charge right now.
You see Hysteria working with Best Man over on training side. Victory X so sneaky once again in the pit. Best Man winning his battle though on an injured Victory X. He is going to try and sneak into the flag room as soon as his shield comes back. There it is. You got Hysteria on green box. Neighbor picking up a fresh overseal. That'll be huge, and Tots needs to get to the Final Boss side of the map.
Now, there's no need Final Boss even needs to leave their base. They just need to wait for Neighbor to come through this green box and then melt him as soon as they can.
Ogre 2 doing work, landing that melee. Can Neighbor be stopped? Yes, he can. Pistola is there. 7 more seconds, and Final Boss wins this game. That's going to be a double on the stick from Victory X. And it's all over. Final Boss is going to win the first series. All right, guys, so taking a look at the stats. Oh, my, Pistola, plus 21, dropping 43 kills. And, guys, he did most of that work with a battle rifle.
Where did that come from? Pistola is playing out of his mind.
And I'm looking at the other side. Hysteria, -17. That's not a usual stat line for this guy.
Yeah, so there you see the final score in Series 1. Final Boss 3, Triggers Down 1. We'll be back with Series 2 after a word from our sponsors.